So ayan, and we are live because there's this announcement earlier that was posted right after I have uploaded my recent video. So I want to do a follow up on that because there's a bunch of comment that hey, you are wrong and stuff. I was like when I filmed that video and when I uploaded that video, I was like I will not have control anymore with uh video with I won't have control anymore if there's new announcement. All I can do is do a follow up. So hello from Cecil Mojica. Hello, hello. Good evening. So this is just a quick update. Just like I said, I have uploaded the protocol for Cebu earlier and I got a lot of uh negative comments on that because that's when also right after like a few hours after I have uploaded that, that's when Secretary Harry Roque has announced that the diversion of Cebu bound international flights is going to be diverted again uh, to Ninoy Aquino International Airport starting today until June 12 of 2021. So to those who have scheduled flight to the Philippines bound to Cebu, you guys will be diverted again to Ninoy Aquino International Airport, which you will have to do the 10 days mandatory quarantine in a facility or hotel, or if you are fully vaccinated, that your vaccine was done here in the Philippines, then you will only have to do the 7 days quarantine in a hotel with no swab testing required unless you are showing flu-like symptoms within that duration. So I just wanted to clarify or follow up on this new announcement that Malacañang has ordered. I was like, I did not forget about it. It's just that when I uploaded the video earlier, the new update for the extension of the international flights that's going to be diverted to Manila again was a few hours I have uploaded my video. So that's why tonight I am doing a follow up. That's why I had to go live and do a follow up because I've read some comments like you should not be vlogging negative you should not be vlogging because you are so late and stuff. It's like I am aware if I am not posting any video yet on my channel, I have already have this announcement in our community. So Pete in Paradise, hello, good evening, sister. Jerica de Leste, hello ma'am, good evening, good evening. Shout out sa ating 19 viewers John, maraming salamat. Hop on when you're here. So that is our latest travel update to the Philippines. Kasi 'di ba, last May 28 or 27 or 28, President Rodrigo Duterte has announced that all international flights bound to Cebu is going to be diverted to Ninoy Aquino International Airport, and unfortunately that is extended until June 12 of 2021. Rachel Sanuntay, hello, hello, good evening. So that is our latest update. So I just want to give you guys, I know others have already vlogged about because I thought that it was all good already when because Governor Gwen had an update via press con the other day or yesterday about the continuation of their protocols to Cebu for overseas Filipino workers and non-overseas Filipino workers. So, non-overseas, returning overseas Filipinos. So, this is the 2 to 3 days quarantine. Then for Cebu residents, you will be sent home For non-Cebu residents, you will be endorsed to your LGU after your results are in. But unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. To those who are bound to Cebu, international flights bound to Cebu, starting today until June 12, your flights are going to be diverted to Ninoy Aquino International Airport. So make sure to coordinate with your airline, especially if you have a direct flight to Cebu already, and make sure to coordinate with the hotel that you have pre-booked already in Cebu, because you will now land in Manila. So in Manila, the protocol is 10 days hotel quarantine. You will be swabbed on the seventh day. This is for non fully vaccinated inbound travelers to the Philippines who are vaccinated in the Philippines. So this is our current flight na namo sa 14 to Cebu. Another extension na po for sure. Lagi, Mami Hayes, ano no, it's so hassle that you guys have to endure that. You guys have to endure that that changes for your flight. So 14, so they said it's going to be until June 12, but I think we have learned by now na that every time the Philippine government is extending something, it would extend and extend and extend. So we don't know. Good evening from Twinkle Olivares. Hello, good evening. Ma'am, ano requirements kung uwi na Pilipinas na may sakit? Like anong sakit po? Doris Magno. Mommy Hayes, how oh, how are we going to manage it? I thought Manila quarantine hotels are full. So, because right now they are still on travel cap in Manila, because Cebu is still on travel cap actually. They only allow 300 passengers every day in Cebu. And in Manila, I think they are still in 2,000 passengers every day. So that was really a sudden. I thought everything was going right, and because even the congressman of Cebu, or there are some parties that were petitioning that they will really follow what their local government unit is implementing to those travelers who land to Cebu, that they are going to follow it. But all of a sudden today, Malacañang has released an announcement of that. This is how it was said, like Malacañang announces the decision after Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia refused to heed the national quarantine protocols for returning overseas Filipinos. So that's probably why. Hour by hour change in the Philippines. Hard for us wanting to come over there. I really understand Terry, Texas Terry. I completely understand that, because I do this travel update every day, and it's so bizarre that when I do a travel update, in the next few hours there will be a change in the weather. Just a moment, guys. because it was already announced last June 6th that Cebu International flight has resumed, and everybody was really looking forward to it. But unfortunately, within that day or today, this is June the 8th. Yes, this is June the 8th. It was announced that uh, the flights Cebu bound, international flight Cebu bound, will be diverted to Manila again. So, why is the Philippines always following and never leading? I don't know. Pituitary glands, depression, and anxiety ang sakit. Ano ang requirements? I cannot really, I cannot really, what do you call this? I cannot really speak for it because there was really no requirements kung ano talaga na kung may sakit ka, hindi ka pwedeng umuwi ng Pilipinas. If I were you, coordinate with the airline kung tatanggapin ka na may pituitary glands, depression, and anxiety. Also best to consult with your doctor, get a certificate just in case they will look for a certificate for you. Hello, Marian Regonan. Good evening. So, if they divert us to Manila, we already paid half of the hotel booking in Cebu, and that means we would have to buy tickets going home to Cebu, and there's six of us. It's expensive. Ay, ay, ay. So, Mommy Hayes, your final destination is in Cebu talaga. So yes, that's actually more expensive because now you will have to book 10 days in Manila instead of just staying in Cebu for 2 to 3 days. And now you have to you have to coordinate with your airline because there are, especially with Philippine Airlines, they would rebook your ticket if your flight was diverted, because this is not your fault that your flight was diverted to a different airport. Then they should have, but the problem is you don't really have connecting flights, isn't it? But please please still try, Mommy Hayes. Please still try to coordinate with your airline because of this flight diversion to Manila. It doesn't help our airplane ticket is non-refundable. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Hello from Belgium, from Roddy Verils. Hello, hello. I wish they can get things straight. True. So we're flying Qatar. Qatar Airways pala. So I wish I have a better news for you guys tonight. That's why I wanted to hop on to uh to clarify and to follow up with what I have posted earlier. So I know this is not so good news, and it's really not good news. It's bad news actually, especially to those who have flight schedule already going to Cebu during this diversion again to Ninoy Aquino International Airport. So I don't know why they're doing this. It's kind of like Governor Gwen has Governor Gwen is in charge of Cebu province, and she is doing everything to benefit benefit both the Cebu's economy as well as the travelers to Cebu, not for it not to struggle. So she's really the governor with a heart. But the problem is it's more like there's really politics going on in it, that the national level is not really agreeing with it and stuff, and they really want everybody to follow what the current protocol is, uh, approved by the IATF. It's and I would say because election is coming up. Everybody, everybody wants to be the hero. Everybody is trying to show their platform that they are capable of doing this. They are capable of doing that. Thank you. You're welcome, Texas Terry. Even if your airline ticket is non refundable, you can make changes so you will not lose the value of your ticket. Okay, Mommy Hayes, according to Joel, even if your airline ticket is non refundable, you can make changes. So, yeah, because it's not really your fault that your flight is diverted to Ninoy Aquino International Airport. The airline should know that. So, but the only catch to it is you will have to do the 10 days quarantine already. I guess their meeting was for nothing. Yeah, it was. I was kind of excited. I was because I know other vloggers have already vlog about it. Sometimes if other vloggers have already vlog about it, and because it's pretty much the same news. I don't usually do any more vlogs, so it's not redundant. But yeah, they met, they laid out all their datas on what's going on with sorry, on what's going on with Cebu and stuff like that. And I thought everything was going well because the president even said that DOH should study Cebu on their data and stuff. And I thought there was really something going to I thought there was I thought there are going there's going ano ba yan bulol-bulol ako. I thought there's going to happen on that there's something good going to happen on that meeting, but unfortunately it's kind of like it went down the toilet and nothing has really, thanks for all your good information. I miss my family there. I know. I wish you guys can just visit the Philippines like it used to, just like before. You can visit the Philippines like it used to, even though with protocols and stuff, but currently they are really very strict coming into the Philippines. So they have gotten so strict uh coming into the Philippines. Yeah, Governor Gwen cares for the people. That's really true. She really cares for the people, and unfortunately there are some group of people that doesn't seem to think that she is. Rain and Alex Cook Ransdell. So the election coming up will bring out the crazy in some people, but once it's over, back to normal business, which is true. When it's election time, they will tell you everything you want to hear and all that. They will promise you uh, everything you want. They promise you this, they promise you that. But as soon as they are elected, boom, everything went down the toilet. It's not like it's not just in the Philippines. Even in the States, it happens. It's like in the States, it's so chaos right now as well. So it's it's crazy. But I wish they would come to their senses. It's like it's what's bad about it is our leaders are the one that's banging to each other instead of leading us to be more effective and to be more what do you call this productive during this pandemic. But it's them that's banging each other, making sure that this person here has more power on this person here. So that's what's happening. Governor cares for the Filipino people, but Duki cares for the money. Hahaha, yan ang nakikita ko. I know it's funny, but that's somewhat correct. Every money is the root of all evil. Just like my husband earlier when we were when we were coming home from the store, it's like there must be some kind of kickback for the government people with what's going on, with what's the protocol that
The
keeps
big hotel
changing.
chains.
Huh?
The big hotel chains.
Yeah, the big hotel change, they must have kickbacks from it because they're the ones who make the policy. They're the ones who do the guidelines and stuff. And of course, the longer they would do the quarantine and stuff, the more kickback they will get. That's what my husband said earlier, which is, you're talking about the Philippines here. I guess we'll have to wait another press conference of Governor Gwen, see what she's going to do. She must be so, yeah, it's like she was so excited yesterday, laying out all the data from the national update to her province in Cebu province, and she also had a little bit of feedback on what was going on with those fully vaccinated inbound travelers to the Philippines who are exempted for longer quarantine, but you have to have your vaccines done here in the Philippines. So we haven't tomorrow for sure. It will be on the news what the governor's reaction or what's the governor's counterpart on the extension again of Cebu bound international flights to be diverted to Manila again until June 12th. So that's the whole week this week. So that is our update. That is our follow-up update. I just want to bring this out. I just want to lay this out because there are some who's saying that, hey, you're lying, your update is incorrect. That's like it's not as like some would comment below the belt already, but I just ignore them. But sometimes we are also human too. That's why I wanted to follow up on that video that this is the current update to Cebu. To all Cebu bound passengers, your flight is going to be diverted to Maninoy Aquino International Airport starting today until June 12th. So we will see if that's going to be lifted by then. Hopefully it's not going to be extended, but it depends what will happen for this banging back and forth of our leaders on who's who is going to be followed in a certain city, or you know or the whole Philippines. So we'll just have to wait and see what's going to happen. But I will definitely keep you guys posted if there's any new update to that. And thank you so much for joining me tonight on this live on the follow-up video for Cebu updates. And thank you to those questions. If you guys still have questions, I still have 2 more minutes till we close this live. And if we don't, thank you so much to those thank you so much to all of you guys that are here. And please keep an eye on our future updates. We have more updates that I am currently editing and will upload soon. And I want to thank you guys so much for the continued support to our channel, the Eton Squad. So I hope to see you guys in our next travel update. This is our follow-up update for today for Cebu News. Maraming salamat po. Mag-ingat tayong lahat. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. So kung wala na tayong mga katanungan, I am going to end this live and I will see you on our next video. Bye!